Um, Today's a yes. I made a Deltarune video and read a bunch. Yeah, so day one, as such, I got up out of bed, I read a bit, and then I went to work. After work, I came home. I got to making a Deltarune video. I finished the Deltarune video, and I continued to read for the rest of the time. That was today. Tomorrow, I have a day off, during which I plan on making several Deltarune videos. I aim for my current work weekend to finish my Deltarune footage off all the way and just do the Deltarune videos. Now, that shouldn't take the entire weekend, so of course it'll be peppered with other things. I got chores to be about and errands to run. I might do these things tomorrow. I don't know what I'll get to. We'll see how it turns out. Uh, but yeah, I need to go and restock on some hygiene amenities. In addition, uh, the usual reading, writing, of course. I've not been writing lately. I've just been pounding the books, and since I've been making such a habit of reading lately, I think I can remove it from the list of things that count as um, productive in a day. And it can just go back to being a fun activity. So, reading, writing, and drawing. Oh no. Videos, writing, and drawing will be the main productivity marks. But yeah, that's tomorrow discussed. So here's the dog, little puppy. Sadly, he chewed through his collar today, and that was really fucking annoying. He has always gnawed on his name tag, and I've been noticing his collar has seemed looser lately. I was worried that it was somebody else loosening his collar, but considering the fact that when I got home from work today, I saw it in two pieces as he was continuing to chew on the threads of it on the ground of his kennel. So yeah, somehow, I don't know how, he loosened it enough to get his lower jaw, his jaw, under it and chewed all the way through it to get it off. Now, the remaining pieces of the collar were really small, almost as if he'd swallowed a third chunk or something of the sort, or just chewed it enough. But the two pieces that were left over definitely would not have fit around his neck, so I am astounded at the fact that he did what he did. And I am frustrated with him for that, and that's one of the errands I may need to run. I do have a harness for him, and we've got spare collars and stuff, but I prefer getting him another collar new. Probably one that's more durable, and I will be keeping it tighter around his neck. His collars, his collar being looser lately, I haven't really cared too much about because I figured, well, I don't want to choke him, Brian. I don't want his collar too tight, and it's okay if it's a little loose. But the past recently, a couple times recently, he's actually pulled out of the grip of his collar. So maybe that's what he managed to do today. Maybe he didn't get his jaw under it. Maybe he just found a way to push it off of his head with his paws or something. Regardless of what may have happened, his next collar will stay tighter on him. And I am adamant in that fact. I am still determined to keep him from being choked by his collar, but all the same, I want it to stay on him firmly and I don't know, I can't think of the other word I wanted to say. But, I want it to stay tight enough so that he can't shrug out of it. He can't get his jaw under it so that he might chew it off. But not so tight as it's actually causing him difficulty with like breathing and such. So I don't know what my solution to this is going to be fully. At the moment, it's going to be a new collar and it's going to be tightened. And that's it. But frustration aside, he's been really affectionate today. Sitting next to me on my bed while I've been reading. When I was eating dinner, he jumped up next to me on the bench I was sitting at and let me hug him a few times. He was very snug and cute about it. But he may have only been up there to try to get at my food, so, always keep a watchful eye. He just turned over, belly up again. So clearly, he's still a very affectionate pupper, even though he chewed his fucking collar off today. Somehow. So yeah, I've got to get him a new collar and a new name tag while I'm at it, because since he's chewed up his name, he's been chewing up his name tag while it was on the collar, while the collar was on his neck. It's kind of ruined the text on it, so I got to get a new one of those. But that's a problem for a later time, possibly tomorrow, possibly beyond that. That's it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, share my channel. I'd appreciate it. Good night.